Our Deputy Managing Editor Kartikeya Sharma now joining us on the phone. Kartikeya, what sort of a statement is this?
This is the statement is shocking, but I would say it's a foolish statement to give at this hour. And I don't think the statement makes any sense, because Robert Vadra, to say, and I'll read it verbatim, he said, "I feel terrible and my deepest condolences are for the people who have died in the terrorist act in our country. And in our country, we see that this government will talk about Hindutva and the minorities feel uncomfortable and troubled. If you dissect this terrorist act that took place, if they, quote-unquote, terrorists are looking at people's identity, why are they doing this? Because there is a divide that has come about in our country with Hindus and Muslims." So he is blaming the killing on the Hindutva. And I quote him verbatim. He says this will make these kinds of organizations feel that Hindus are making a problem for all Muslims. Looking at identities and then killing somebody, that's a message to the Prime Minister, because Muslims are feeling weakened. The minorities are feeling weakened. This has to be coming from the top, that we feel secure and secular in our country, and we will not see this kind of acts happening. So basically, this is another, I would say, are you serious kind of a movement for Robert Vadra. I would say the response that has come from Mr. Vadra will end up embarrassing the Congress party. This is the worst terror attacks in Chitti Singhpura, where more than 28 people have died. They were killed in cold blood. They were identified as Hindus, and then they were shot dead. And they were shot dead in front of the children and family. And Robert Vadra, and we will play out the entire bite of Robert Vadra. We will play out the entire bite of Robert Vadra, because Robert Vadra, to say that the minorities are feeling weakened here, and he uses the word Muslims, and then he says that there's a divide and rule policy in this country. It is for this reason that they were asking for people's identity. I mean, so what sort of a statement is this? I mean, hasn't the terrorists from Pakistan have done the same in 26/11? What was they doing in Shahbad House? Whose government was in power during Shahbad House? It was the Congress party that was in power when the 26/11 took place. Were they not identified? In Chitti Singhpura, so many non-Muslims were killed. Then 6 were killed. So was there a divide and rule policy by Vajpayee at that point of time that the 6 were being discriminated? So, but I don't know what sort of logic is Mr. Vadra counting upon. This is the most shocking statement that has come. It's unbelievable that, Mr. Vadra, goes on to say that there's a divide in our own country between Hindus and Muslims. So, and who goes on to say such a thing when an attack has taken place? I mean, this is a brazen statement. I mean, so we can talk about the domestic problem of this country. We can talk about issues that are plaguing this country. We can talk about racial divide, communal divide, religious divide. But you can't hold those issues responsible for a terror attack in Pahalgam. I mean to say, Congress party will need to distance itself for its own survival from the statement of Mr. Vadra. Mr. Vadra is husband of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. She is a working committee member. And Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is a full-time Congress politician. She is brother of Rahul Gandhi, and Robert Vadra, when says this, that Hindutva is an issue, because of which the people were identified, is absolutely shocking in nature.